Good morning. It's AM Tampa Bay with the Cuban and Cracker, Jack Harris and Ted Webb, and it's 10 minutes after 8 on a Wednesday morning because we got Webb's World coming up here at 8:25. And what are you going to be talking about this morning, Ted?
We're going to be talking about Mr. George Soros.
Oh, yeah, the very complex guy who seems to be behind a lot of mischief, I'm understanding. But we got a person joining us right now, filling in for our legalese, and that would be our legal analyst, Legal Loretta, as Aaron has dubbed you, Loretta Powers. Thanks for joining us on AM Tampa Bay.
Thank you, Jack and Ted. It's my pleasure.
We understand there's a Muslim woman who got kicked out of a store for wearing her hijab, her Islamic garb. And what's the story on that one?
Well, this case I really have mixed emotions about. It's a debate about security versus religious freedom. So here, a woman was wearing a niqab and a hijab, and a niqab covers your entire face.
Yeah.
And the Family Dollar in Gary, Indiana, reportedly has a lot of thefts. So they want their security cameras to work, and they don't work if a person's face is covered up. However, this is a religious item. It's part of someone's culture, and they should be allowed to express their religion. But even the federal government has said that the niqab isn't allowed for passport photos. A federal judge said that taking it off for a brief period to take a photo does not violate a person's religious freedom. But there's a huge national security issue with making sure that the person on the passport photo is the person whom is traveling. I don't think that preventing petty theft is enough to overcome a person's right to not be discriminated against because of their religion. So if she brings a discrimination lawsuit, and there's been talks that she would do that, she's likely going to win that case.
What would happen to the store that tossed her out?
Well, I mean, in some businesses you can enforce a dress code, but it's not discriminatory because it applies to everyone. Here, it is targeting her solely because of her religion, and there's less restrictive means to enforce their security. They probably already have anti-theft prevention employees watching her like they would watch someone with a backpack to ensure that she doesn't steal. So I think that the court will order a fine.
Loretta, does a business not have a right to reject a customer?
Yes, but they cannot do that on account of someone's race or religion.
Well, why don't they just do it based on the fact that she is a security threat because she's got her face covered up and that violates their security camera code?
Because it is a religious garment, so it kind of gets into a gray area. You know, we kind of have to balance our First Amendment right to exercise our freedom versus the security of others, including somebody's property.
And I'm wondering if some guy came in there and had a big hood over his head and said it was part of his religion and makes up some religion or something, that if the same thing could happen.
I think you're right.
A guy could just say, I'm part of the some unusual Buddhist sect or whatever. I mean, you can make one up. But yeah, somebody in the other room just said the hoodies. I'm part of the hoodies religion, and therefore it's imperative that I wear this at all times. And I know it looks like a ski mask, but it's a religious outfit.
Which is why they probably should have security guards to watch these people to make sure that they are exercising their religious freedom and not using it as a guise in order to steal things.
So that means they'd have to hire somebody else, and it would cost the business more and might even put them out of business. Never can tell.
Most retail do have these anti-theft prevention employees already in place.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Loretta, we appreciate your joining us on AM Tampa Bay. Frankly, we hope the store owners win.
That's interesting, yeah. I mean, it could happen.
Yeah, probably not, though. You're right. Probably not. The hijab and niqab will win out overall. And Loretta, thanks for joining us on AM Tampa Bay. Loretta Powers.
Thank you, Loretta.
My pleasure.
Our legal Loretta. Let's go to Rick.